Do you love yourself? How good do you treat yourself? You might be thinking, hey, Daniel, that is an odd question. Well, in today's video, you're going to understand why loving yourself is so important, and it's like the vital source of your success. And if you don't do it, you might not accomplish the dreams and live the life you truly want. But before we get into that, I am also going to give you 3 ways so you can start loving yourself more. So I hope you're excited as well as I am. And make sure to stay to the end, because this content will truly transform your life if you apply this. It's not about just hearing and hearing and hearing. You have to apply what you're learning. So make sure to take notes if you have to, and start reading those notes you take every single day so you can enjoy more of this content and you can transform your life with it. So before I get into the 3 ways you can start loving yourself more, why loving yourself is so important? Well, I want to ask you this question. If you had a best friend who would talk to you every single day, the same things you think in your mind, would you keep that friend? Would you be best friend with that person? Would you want a person like that? More often than not, people treat themselves like garbage, and it's plain out true. When they make an error, they say, I'm no good, I'm stupid. When they eat, I'm fat, I'm never gonna reach my ideal body. If they see a girl or a boy they like, them be like, oh, I will never have that person. You know, would you be friends of yourself if you had a friend who would always talk your mindset in your mind? So you have to be careful what you're saying to yourself, because what you're saying to yourself is dictating your life. You might be asking, what loving myself has anything to do with it? Well, let me ask you this. If your mom or your dad, would he do that to you? I hope he doesn't, or she doesn't. The chances are he or she doesn't, because he or she loves you a lot. So if you start to loving yourself more, do you think you're gonna treat yourself better? Of course. If you love yourself more, do you think you're gonna dream higher? Of course. If you love yourself more, do you think you're gonna achieve more? Of course, because you're treating yourself better. So that is why loving yourself is so important. So make sure to stay to the end and watch the 3 points how to start loving yourself, and truly watch how an impact changes your life like this. So make sure to stay to the end, and I'm happy to see you. Okay, so I have to ask you a question. Who is your best friend? Or who do you admire most? Do you admire Tony Robbins? Do you admire Bob Proctor? Do you admire any athlete? Who do you admire most? How would that person treat you? How would you like that person to treat you? Well, now that you have that, I want you to treat yourself as the person you would love to have a friend. It sounds simple, right? But more often than not, we don't do that. More often than not, we're seeking that other people treat us better than ourselves. You have to start treating yourself as the person, as the friend you would like to have in your life. Do you want to have a loving friend? Be loving. Do you want to have a responsible friend? Be responsible. Do you want to have a committed friend? Be committed. Now, it's not easy, but behave, act as the person or the friend you would like to have. And believe me, your transformation will go like this. Because it's really simple. I mean, think about it this way. You can never give more love than you don't have. If you have $1 million in your bank account right now, can you give me 10 million? The answer is no. You only have 1 million. So if you have a certain amount of love for yourself, you can give more to others. If you act as the friend that you would like to have, for answer, you're gonna get more love, and you will start to loving yourself more, and you can give more love to others. So that's point number 1. It's really important that you treat yourself as you would like your best friend to treat yourself. Let's go on to point number 2 now. Point number 2 is gonna truly be a game changer for you. So you have to apply this. This is gonna truly change everything for you. You have to change your self-talk. You have to change your self-talk. What am I talking about here? It's really simple. Let's say I have a friend whose name is Roberto, right? Let's say Roberto. Roberto always has B's on his class. It doesn't matter what class he is, he always gets B's. Now, once he gets C's, he's either saying, this is not like me, I always get B's, or he's saying, oh, this is the new me. Every time something happens to you, you either reinforce your belief, make it more positive, or make it more negative. What are you telling to yourself? Are you reinforcing the belief, making it more positive or more negative? See, if you make an error, if you say you were going to wake up at 5 a.m. and you woke up at 8 a.m., Don't say, oh, that's just like me, because it's gonna continue to happen. Change your self-talk. No, this is not like me. Next time I'm gonna wake at 5 a.m. and you do. Even if you fail again, you continue changing your self-talk. Believe me, this might seem simple, this might seem like a whole illusion, or it might not work, but believe me, it truly changes everything for you. Because your self-talk is dictating your behavior. Our self-image, we will always behave as the person we think we are. I'm gonna repeat that. We always behave as the person we think we are. So if you start thinking yourself as a different person, do you think you're gonna change? Of course. So again, make sure to change your self-talk. Change it to a more positive. If you scream at someone, say, this is not like me, I'm a loving person. If you are disorganized and forgot to wash the dishes, don't say that is like me. Say, this is not like me, next time I'm gonna be organized. Don't fall into the trap of saying every time, next time, next time, next time, but also be careful of not getting frustrated. So this is a really fine point, but make sure to use this because this is truly going to impact your life. Now let's go to point number 3. I hope you're as excited as I am because this point is truly changed everything for me. So this point is, you have to appreciate your imperfections. Now, it's truly changed my life in so many areas. In business, physical, mental, emotionally, everything. Because you are imperfect, my friend, as well as I am. We are all imperfect. You might see an athlete, an actor, or whatever, you might see, wow, that person has so much success, that person is so happy, but deep down they're not perfect. I mean, they have their struggles, they have their weaknesses. So you have to appreciate your weaknesses. You have to appreciate your imperfections. If you're constantly saying, oh, I don't like this, and what is that person saying about me about this, or whatever, and so on, you're never going to truly appreciate who you are. And since you're never going to appreciate yourself, no one else is going to appreciate yourself. So you have to love yourself and appreciate your imperfections. Truth is that your imperfection might seem weird, but it's an asset. You know, I read Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, a long time ago, and his son he had no ears or something like that. He could not hear. And Napoleon Hill would always embed the belief in him that your biggest liability is not a liability, it's an asset. So whatever imperfection you might have, not patient, not responsible, maybe you have a bad tooth or whatever, improve on that, but appreciate it and think of it as an asset. And believe me, it will truly change everything for you. Because once you appreciate for who you are, not for you who you can be, for who you are, you will live in the present moment. You will truly experience love and happiness. I hope this video helped you out. I've been wanting to do this video a long time and finally got it out. So I want to thank you for being a loyal subscriber. And if you have not subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I am so thankful for you. And I appreciate having the opportunity to speak to you and helping you improve your life. So my name is Daniel. I will speak to you soon. And if you have any questions, make sure to comment down below. And if you think someone would benefit from this video, that has low self-esteem or whatever, make sure to share this video with your friends on Facebook or send him a link or message or whatever you would like. So thank you for watching this video. I'll talk to you soon, my friend.